Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Forspoken, running on PlayStation 5.
Looks like there's a town up there.
Oh, well,
Hopefully one
that is incredibly fast loading. That's what actually caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Oh, whoa, hey! Hey! Over here! Oh, we're saved.
Are we going to get thrown in the dungeon? Yeah.
The hell?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Move, monster!
Hey, the fuck you calling monster?
The monster speaks!
Yeah, of course I speak, and put your pointy stick away, asshole!
Move!
Alright, moving! Where are we now?
This is the city of Sipor.
Why are they speaking English?
It's my experience that languages share commonalities across many dimensions.
Okay, any answer works for me, I guess.
Quiet! Keep moving, fiend!
Ugh, of course. Back in court.
Yeah, this is a really good looking game.
Go!
I guess I was under the impression that the Luminous engine wasn't giving us necessarily good graphics.
Settle. Settle.
There is messed up though.
Who are you, child?
Who are you?
I would humble thyself and answer their questions.
I got this. I'm used to repping myself.
I don't think you comprehend the gravity of your situation.
I gotten myself out of much tougher scrapes than this, thank you very much. So why don't you shut your shiny mouth and let me do the talking?
Look at her. She speaks with invisible beings. Is she in cahoots with demons?
What? No. And who uses cahoots?
I would like to hear the answer to Councilwoman Villette's question, child.
My name is Frey Holland. I do not know how I got here. I am exhausted. I am starving, and all I want is to go home.
Her vestments are strange. Where is she from?
Hell's Kitchen.
You see? She is hell's spawn. How else could she survive in the corruption?
Please. How did you emerge from the corruption of Genuine unscathed?
I wouldn't exactly say unscathed.
It is because she and the corruption are one and the same. We must execute her immediately!
Wait, what? No, that's crazy. I don't even know how I got here.
Please listen to me. I believe we need her.
Who wishes to address the council?
Forgive me. I am Auden Keen. All this woman is guilty of is surviving the corrupted lands. We have much to learn from her. Until now, we've only met her with blades. Perhaps we could extend her a hand of kindness.
The devil will accept your kindness, as it bites your hand, spreading its venomous corruption into your veins. We must deal with this interloper swiftly. Councilwoman Villette, please!
Both Auden King and Councilman Janesh have made very compelling arguments. Council is divided. Therefore, there shall be no blood spilled today. But heed my warning, child. If you prove a threat, we will have no choice but to eliminate you. Take her to the Tower of Binoy.
Please, Councilwoman Villette, your ruling is too harsh.
Council is adjourned.
She has done nothing wrong.
Wait, what, Tower of Benoy? What's the Tower of Benoy?
I believe it's a prison.
Please!
What? Oh, hell no, I'm not getting locked up again! Let me go! Let me go! Don't touch me, asshole! Oh. No!
Frey's journey. Done the rabbit hole complete. Yeah, I was also under the impression that Frey, like, had the mouth of a sailor and that she was always dropping F-bombs every single time, but every time I'd go and watch a review of that and, like, you know, go look at other content that that reviewer made, especially if they were streamers too, you know, they happen to also make streaming content. It's like the person that was always complaining about like a lot of F-bombs or a lot of foul language was always the same person. Almost always the same person. You know what I mean? It's about like an 85% split. That dropped lots of very harsh language in their streams. It's like, do they just hate like the fact that they themselves have a problem with swearing, and they see a game that has like a little bit of swearing? I mean, so far it hasn't really been that much swearing. Certainly not more swearing than I've ever heard just walking down the street. And this is a nice neighborhood, supposedly. I do question like how people are raised and the company they keep if they think that this is a lot of swearing.
Get up. Get up. Get up! Get up! Get up!
Look, I am imprisoned 1,000,000 miles from home in a Ren Fair nightmare. Just let me die in peace.
If you die, I'm just a meaningless bauble that they bury you with.
And I am fine with that. Just leave me alone. You know what? None of this is my fault. This is all your
Then
fucking
tell me
fault.
how exactly this is my fault.
Can we just not talk?
Fine. Fine by me. Suit yourself. I'd love a bit of silence.
Fantastic. You say another fucking word. You know, I never thought I'd miss the Hell's Kitchen courthouse.
I can't just zippy zap up walls.
Shit, of course it's locked.
I doubt you'll be squeezing your way to freedom through there.
No shit. Damn it, this is going nowhere.
Did that piss bucket do something to annoy you?
No. You know what? You did. Because of you, I'm not getting back to
Newark?
New York. How hard is that to remember?
Maybe as hard to remember as Vambrace? If memory serves me right, you weren't exactly in the best of spirits when our paths first crossed. I'm not sure why you're so determined to return.
You know what? I'm just gonna use magic to bust us out of here.
It isn't advisable to use your abilities in front of them.
Why not? They already think I'm in cahoots with demons.
But they will hang you for being a heretic.
What, like a Salem situation?
Do you expect me to know what that means?
Look, we did it your way, and now we're gonna try it my way. Did I just do that?
Quick, put this on.
Who's there?
I will free you, but you have to put it on and do as I say. Okay, it's on.
You. You're the one who stood up for me in court. Why are you doing this?
Because I believe you. But we must hurry.
How did you sneak past the guards?
I prepared a tincture of slumber baked into a pastry.
Looks can really be deceiving.
Let's go before they wake.
Wait. Where are we going? What's your angle?
Angle.
She did defend you in court, and right now she seems to be your only option.
Fair point. Alright, wherever we're going, there's gotta be food.
Well, this is serendipitous.
You're telling me.
Did you say something?
What? No. Please, after you.
Okay, that's the piss bucket perspective. That's interesting. Chapter 3, The Interloper. Yeah, so far, this game is nothing like what I thought it would be based on
You sure this
the
is a good
reviews I've seen
idea?
of it.
I mean, aren't you gonna get yourself in trouble?
Don't worry about me. Besides, I couldn't just stand idly by while they treated you so unfairly.
Who were those people running the trial?
You mean the Council of Support? They're the leaders of our city. They settle all our disputes.
Judge and jury all rolled into one, huh? Efficient.
Interesting tower design.
As you can see, our land suffers. Everything that corruption touches...
It breaks. Yeah. I saw it up close. It's real fucked up in there. Not pleasant.
Indeed. Athia's all but lost.
Where did the break shit come from?
I'll tell you soon enough. We must keep moving.
I guess maybe it's a good thing that I'd seen so many negative reviews of this game. And negative in what I kind of feel are unreasonable ways. Because now, going into this, I'm very pleasantly surprised by what it is.
So where are we going exactly?
We should make our way to the lower city.
The lower city. Got it.
But again, I'm also playing this game, you know, after it's gone through a lot of major patching.
What were you even doing at the courtroom?
No one has arrived from outside the city for many years. Everyone in town wants to know who you are.
The price of notoriety, I guess.
After what you called the break shit.
Let's just go with the break.
After the break occurred, people fled their villages. Sepul is the last bastion.
Damn.
I would advise staying off the main thoroughfares. Less chance of being spotted.
You know, we should stay off the main thoroughfares. Less chance of being spotted.
You're right.
Wow, nice digs. Some schmancy houses.
This is where the nobility live.
Ah, yes, the Upper East Side.
Technically, we're in the north of the city.
Fan out! She can't have got far!
Oh, that didn't take long.
It appears they've noticed that you're missing. Head for the shadows and keep moving.
Stick to the shadows.
Great idea.
Why can't you be more like her? She likes all my ideas.
I was about to say, what am I doing? Okay, a little stealth section.
You are safe now.
Thanks.
We are close to where I live. Come, I have food.
Bit of a half-hearted thank you, I must say.
Nobody does anything nice without wanting something in return. I have trust issues.
Do you trust me?
What you and I have is an unholy alliance at best. I couldn't get rid of you even if I wanted to.
She did just risk her own life to get you out of jail.
Point taken. Plus, she promised me food.
And don't you want to know what she wants? It's quite the mystery.
More interested in the food at the moment.
We can speak freely here. I am Auden Keen, daughter of Robian and Callista Keen.
Well, I'm Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
I don't know how to respond.
It's okay. Boring story. I'm over it.
Liar.
My father was a notable cognizant.
Cognizant?
Oop, walk and talks.
Cognizant.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Definitely a game on the
Tomato,
Sony platform.
tomato.
You are very strange, Frey. Cognizants are Athia's most highly respected scholars. And my mother was a general.
Oof, that is a lot to live up to. Wait, was?
I've been on my own almost my whole life.
I know what that's like. I don't have any parents. I had some foster ones, but they never really stuck.
So you must feel the same way.
That we got royally screwed?
That we must help others.
Tomato, tomato.
This is my home.
You live in a bar?
Above.
I like you more and more. So about that food? You had this on you the whole time?
I needed you to follow me, Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
Just Frey's fine and well played. Well, thanks for the jailbreak lady and the apple, but this is where we part ways.
Please wait. I need your help to save my homeland.
Mystery solved.
That's not happening.
The circle of bending light, the rushing sound. That's what brought you here, yes? You want to go back home, don't you? I may be able to help you.
There's a huge apple.
I'll give you to the bottom of a drink. Nice. Looks like one of those medieval themed bars. Hey!
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Give it back. Come on. Second rule of pickpocketing, never give back what you stole.
What's the first rule?
Don't get caught.
What is it anyway?
Something that ain't worth crap here.
Well, it isn't worth anything. Why can't I have it?
Nice try, Munchkin. Now scram!
A pint of your finest ale, my good sir.
Oof, hell of a kick. You guys do not mess around. Alright, let's hear it. This isn't gonna last long.
My father researched the phenomenon known as the Tirana extensively.
Tirana?
The tunnel of light you traveled through?
Oh, I thought it was a
His
sandwich.
work holds the answers you need. I could give you his findings. And
Here it comes.
in return, I want you to find his research notes on the break. They are...
In the break, right?
It does not seem to have any effect on you.
So they say.
Many have tried to find what's outside the city, but they don't get far before...
Before what?
You are the only hope we have. You're special.
Okay, you obviously don't know me. I want proof.
Follow me and I'll show you. And thank you.
I haven't said yes. Do you believe her?
I suppose anything is possible. Some chance is better than no chance.
I do not want to go back into that hellscape.
Come on, it'll be fine. I'll be with you after all.
Not comforted.
I do like the materials. I like the physics so far. We haven't seen too many things clipping through another thing, which this generation has been, pretty good about. Obviously, there are many exceptions, but the bigger budget titles have been paying more attention to clipping than others, except for From Software games. They give no craps about clipping.
Is this then? Your folks?
Yes. It was painted when we were at one of the Cognoscence guilds. Father was one of the Cognoscence of Janoon. He had the foresight to move his work to Preynost just before the guild in Janoon fell to the break.
So your dad's notes are in Preynost?
Yes. He brought me here to keep me safe from the break. But it wasn't long before he went back to finish his work. That was 20 years ago. I never saw him again. And the break eventually overtook everything outside the city.
Could you tell me about him?
He was a brilliant man, beloved by many. He was close to finding a way of slowing down the break, maybe even reversing it. People put their faith in him, believed that he would make the world how it used to be. I'm trying my hardest to continue his work, to keep hope alive. Here, these are his notes on the Tirana.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
You can have this after you help me.
Quid pro quo. I get it.
He kept his notes on the break and read journals like this one. I need you to find them and bring them back.
Okay, so I go and get the journals, bring them back, and then we're square. That's the full extent of my savioring.
I will do everything in my power to help you get home. You have my word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
You wish me dead?
No, it's a phrase we have on our... Forget it.
I shall pretend those words were never uttered.
Good. Okay, I'm in. Why not? It's not like I've got any better options.
Oh, this is good news. You're truly helping the people of Athia.
Not why I'm doing it, but yeah, sure.
If you're planning on heading into the break, you'll need to get some rest.
I'll go in the morning. You got anywhere I can crash?
Crash?
Crash. Sleep.
Oh, of course. Follow me. You can use this room whenever you like, and I'll prepare a change of clothes for you.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Okay.
What a fucking day. Still can't tell if any of this is real.
And yet it is. Now rest. You have another big day tomorrow.
Frey's journey jailbreak completed. Gear. Gear describes a range of items that Frey can equip in order to improve her skills, stats, and abilities. You can change what you currently have equipped in the gear section in the main menu. Be sure to check what effects any gear you get your hands on might have. It could make all the difference. Hooded cloak. An everyday cloak worn by citizens of Sepal. Doesn't have any extra effects, but it's sturdy and hard wearing.
Now you look like one of us. But your shoes betray you.
These have gotten me out of a lot of scrapes. Where I go, they go. The kicks stay.
So it shall be. Here, you'll also need this. It's a map of Athia. It should aid you on your journey. Here, I've marked the Cognitions Guild.
Perfect.
Let's see, map of Athia, given to Frey by Odin. This detailed map depicts all 4 of Athia's realms, Janoon, Praenost, Avole, and Visoria. And in the very center sits Sepal. Before the coming of the break, people traveled freely throughout these lands, but those days are over now, and no one knows what has become of the places this map depicts. Frey's journey, her father's findings, okay.
Thank you again. Tanta's blessings.
You too, whatever that means.
Spells learnable, huh? Okay, what is this? Leech. Cause magical poison curling plants to spring forth. Implant fire seeds into enemies and continue to deal damage for a short period. Tendril sends an ivy whip snaking out around you that deals damage over the surrounding area and heals based on how much damage it does. Let's do it. Sounds useful. Scattershot level 2 fires rocks harder and faster while charging and unleashes a higher impact long range shot when released. Burst shot level 2. Oh, I should probably do these basic ones. Yeah. Modify allows you to use your crafting skills to turn break shards into shards of other types. I'm assuming I don't need those right away. This requires 38. Requires 12, 24. Okay, this stuff is like super expensive to upgrade apparently. I should probably put my hood on, right? Sepal.
Maybe you should grab an apple.
An apple a day.
We'll keep Frey's hunger at bay.
Such a poet.
Sepal, last bastion of humanity in a world ravaged by the break. Sepal was founded by an independent territory beyond the jurisdiction of any single one of Athia's realms, as its primary purpose was to act as a neutral place for the 4 Tantas to meet. It was very quiet for most of the year, with no more than a few hundred residents. However, as the break continued to spread, an increasing number of people fled their homes in terror, and the city soon found itself overrun with tens of thousands of refugees. Today, Sepal is divided into the upper and lower cities. While the rations the council provides are distributed evenly between both districts, the discrepancy between the two of them in terms of quality of life is hard to ignore. Sepal. When you're in Sepal, you can explore a variety of side events involving various townspeople. You'll know these characters by the markers above their heads. As the story progresses, certain sub-events may become unavailable. So be sure to walk up and press triangle to say hello while you have the chance.
So, how do we get to this Cogniscence's guild place?
If I'm reading the peasant girl's map correctly, we'll need to leave the city by the south gate.
Alright, let's get going then.
Pray, lend me your ears. I have a fine song to play you.
Yeah, sure.
Very well. Then allow me to regale you with the ballad of the enormously clever person of Sipal.
Yeah, okay.
Is that really the best title he could come up with?
Well, did it speak to your soul? Did the doleful melody conjure images of the encroaching miasma, the unearthly cries of its foul denizens, the unlucky inhabitants of this fair city, myself among them, cursed, never again to venture beyond its walls?
Again? Have you ever been out there?
But of course. What manner of minstrel would I be, did I not go wandering over hill and dale? In my dreams, of course.
You, Bard! Escaped criminals roam the streets, and still you do not cease your racket. There is a crisis afoot.
Forgive me, but there is always a crisis afoot.
Well, you may have a point there, but nonetheless...
She's a guard, Frey. We need to get out of here, now.
I, guess I'll be on my way then.
Wait. You're...
So sorry to see you go, fair maiden, but go you must. And quickly.
That was a little too close for comfort.
But we got away, thanks to the fop. Dream wanderings indeed.
Yeah, and that song. What the hell even was that?
Yeah, I wonder if these portions of the game where you're planting your feet and listening to a conversation, I wonder if they're like a bug. Or if they're done to prevent bugs, right? Like if you're doing a walk and talk and maybe the game logic breaks if you reach a certain point before you're supposed to. That's kind of what I imagine is going on with this game, where it just, you just plant your feet and have a conversation.
Hey, I need to eat, like now.
Good luck finding a square meal in this town.
Yeah, slim pickings. I'm so glad they have cats in Athia too.
Why, exactly? Do you have some special attachment to the ridiculous little creatures?
Huh? What? No. Miss you, Homer. I'm so glad they have cats in Athia too.
Why, exactly? Do you have some special attachment to the ridiculous little creatures?
Huh? What? No. Miss you, Homer. Wow, that is a ton of junk right there.
I suppose there's nowhere else to put it all if they can't leave town.
Finders keepers. I mean, we might as well explore a little bit.
Tonta's blessings be upon you. You are the escapee. Please, I beg of you, do not harm the children.
I won't harm the ones that aren't annoying. The other ones better count their blessings.
A pond. Kinda quaint, you know? A cat. I'm so glad they have cats in Athia too. Let's see.
Chase those cats. Chase after the cat and try not to lose sight of it.
Well, are you going after it?
Where you going, little guy? It's a very well animated cat. I have to admit.
Stopped.
Poppet. Once a common sight in Athia, these wooden dolls are now quite the rarity. Generations of Athians grew up with poppets for playthings, and they were once as plentiful as they were indicative of their makers' diverse backgrounds and personalities. Now, however, there is no one to make them, which has driven their value up considerably. Puppets are precious hand-carved wooden dolls. There may be someone out there willing to trade them for other goods.
For me? Aw, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, I guess they couldn't figure out the petting the cat animation.
You're no
Oh,
homo,
there we go.
but you're cute.
Had to be a separate cutscene though, huh? Yeah, like I said, my understanding is the game had a pretty troubled development cycle, so...
Kinda busy around here.
The trick is to look through the people, not at them.
Yeah, I've got some previous experience with crowded streets. Thanks.
Any other subquests hanging around here?
All was as they decreed it should be. The climate, the landscape, the means by which they... Wait! Where are you going, children? You're...
It's him, from the council.
No, wait. I won't call the guards. I promise. Violence solves nothing, surely you know that. Knowledge. Knowledge is the answer. It nourishes, sustains.
He does have the look of a man who knows his onions. Shall we see if we can get anything useful out of him?
Might as well. Hey, old guy. About this knowledge of yours?
Ask about the cognizant skills.
Why would you ask such a question? Wait. You've been talking to Auden, haven't you? Honestly, that child. I suppose it was only to be expected that she would inherit Rodian's sense of justice and Callista's dauntless spirit.
You know her?
But of course, I too am a cognizant, just like her father. He and I are old friends. The guilds were once great centers of learning. They hold many powerful secrets.
Ask about Athia.
You wish to know the history of our land? Why, this is just what I was trying to teach those ungrateful children before they deserted me. Where to begin? You know, at least, that there are 4 Tantas who watch over Athia. They each establish realms, molded in their own image, over which they ruled as they saw fit. All was as they decreed it should be. The climate, the landscape, the means by which their people lived.
Yeah, that'll do. Thanks.
It's no wonder the children ran for the hills.
It's too risky, shut him up. Ah, no, it's fine.
I am a man of my word. I will not call the guard. But Sepal is not so big a city that you will escape detection forever. Promise me, at least, that you will make your escape with the minimum of violence.
Oh, you know, he seems like an okay guy. It's an interesting setting. But, you know, it really is a looker of a game. I know this is just the opening part, and we've only seen a little bit of the game, but it is very pleasant. You know, and pleasant in a different way than, like, Final Fantasy 16. I mean, they both have very different aesthetics, even though they're both fantasy worlds. It's kind of a shame that this Luminous engine is such a disaster for Square. Because, you know, things do look good, but, you know, if you're pouring so many years of development just to get you know, something that's rushed out the door, then, you know, maybe it's time to move on.
Souvenir somewhere?
Who, pray tell, would buy them if they did?
Guess you're right. Ugh, damn it. I mean... Well, that was a short trip. How the hell did you get out of this dump anyway?
I know a way.
You been following me, kid?
No, but I know how to help you.
Really?
I know everything around here.
Mm-hmm. And what's that gonna cost me?
An apple, maybe?
So you have been following me. Sure. You seem hungry.
That's a huge apple. I would say that I wish apples were that big, but large fruits tend to not be as flavorful.
Not really.
It's Olivia, and you're Frey. Everyone's been talking about you.
I guess I'm kind of famous around here.
Does famous mean hunted by the gods? I call it finders keepers.
Damn. Did you steal all this stuff?
Not all of it.
You're growing on me, kid.
Sometimes people have no idea what they're throwing away. I often make new things out of the stuff. Here, if you get hurt, this will help you heal.
Alright, nice. You'll have to give me the recipe.
Of course. Let me teach you how. Try it.
Olivia has given you some balm flax. Use the crafting bench to turn it into a healing draught. Crafting. You can refine and combine the various resources you find in the field to improve your cloaks and necklaces and create various useful items. When you find a crafting bench, you'll be able to stock up on healing draughts and improve your gear. Crafting can be used to create items or strengthen existing equipment. Healing draught can now be crafted, upgraded. Okay. Revive fire? What is that word? Can now be crafted and upgraded. Reviver would have been just fine. Revivifier is, you know, maybe just one step too far. Increase medicine pouch capacity can now be crafted. Increase materials pouch. Wow, okay. I think I just want to do the healing drought, right? Don't have enough, don't have enough. I'm already carrying as many as I can. Okay, great. You can use crafting to improve your equipment. Look around the dump and see if you can find some crafting materials.
People
Really?
really do throw a lot of stuff away, huh?
Yes, a lot of useless rubbish.
Wait, this might come in handy.
You found some crafting materials. Use them to improve your cloak on the crafting bench. Poison damage is halved. Can now be crafted. Improve resistance to reductions. And defense can now be crafted. Critical hits can boost attack. Killer blows use less stamina. Health plus 5%. Defense plus 5%. Purple magic plus 2%. Okay, wow. My goodness, there's a lot of stuff to craft. Let's see. Cloak. Health, defense, purple magic. Okay. You can find all kinds of crafting materials while out exploring the world. Collect enough of them and you'll be able to make new items and improve your gear. Okay. Pretty straightforward stuff.
Hey, Shorty. I got you something.
That thing you said isn't worth crap.
No, not my cell phone, and thanks for not swiping that again.
I don't steal from friends.
Friends. Cool. Well, as your friend, I got you this.
Wow! What is that? Are you a taunter?
It's a pen light, and no, I'm not a taunta. What's the deal with those guys anyway?
They were the strongest and most powerful women in Athia. They all had gifts. And in the past, they used them to help protect the land. And one day, they will again. They'll come and save us.
Listen, kid. From personal experience, you gotta look out for yourself. People only really get saved in fairy tales.
You're wrong. You'll see.
Alright, well, I got a split. You said you knew the best way out of this place?
Well, if you climb over that wall there, that should help you get to where you want to be.
Cool. Thanks. I'll, see you when I see you.
I'll keep the city safe while you're gone.
Sure. You do that.
Let's go. Locations marked on Auden's map have been added to the world map. Xenos Guild. Okay. Place marker.
Why don't your trust issues extend to the street urchin?
Because I've been there, alright? Let's just leave it at that. What the hell are these things? Are they people?
I believe this is what happens when humans are affected by the break.
But I can't kill them.
What choice do you have? It's either them or you.
Cuff Crush. Frey can draw on Cuff's power and a sizable amount of her own stamina to perform this powerful attack. Doing so always consumes half of her maximum stamina. Use magic core to leap over an enemy, then press triangle to try it out. The more stamina you spend, the more damage Frey will deal, and the easier it will be to knock the enemy down with this attack. While you can perform this attack when Frey's stamina is below half full, this is guaranteed to empty her stamina gauge, so be sure to use it wisely. Oh, well, why don't we not do it then if
This is what Auden meant when she
kill all my stamina.
out here don't make it very far.
It's rare where the people of Superior prefer staying inside those walls of theirs.
Okay.
Battle rankings. Your actions during battle will be rated, and a ranking award at the end. The higher the ranking you receive, the more items you'll find after defeating an enemy, and the more experience you'll earn. Attacking from behind and performing other actions that swing battle in your favor will improve your ranking, while taking damage or otherwise being put in a disadvantage will lower it. The more you perform the same action in a given battle, the less effective it will be in improving your ranking. At higher difficulty settings, the harder rankings will be easier to achieve. Interesting way to go about that.
Gross.
each implant. I'd rather save up for this, upgrading these. It's quite a bit though. Founts of Blessing, a sacred spots where it is said that dormant magical abilities can be awakened. You may be able to learn a new spell or two.
Whoa. Do you feel that?
Those are powerful magical energies indeed. Why not dive in and see what happens?
Really? In there?
Oh, playing Zelda. Going into the depths. Oh, now I'm Tidus. New spell learned. Leap. Kick off from wall in order to climb higher. Aim at a wall and press left stick and circle in midair. Okay. Sounds useful.
What the hell was that?
Did something happen?
I don't know. I feel more powerful, I think.
Well, more power is always a good thing.
These lake zombies, they're everywhere. I'm sure they were nice people before, but come on.
That kind of magic requires more rain.
Kinda guessed that already.
Get out of the way.
Ah!
That's a good find.
What do we do if someone's in here?
Say hello? Comment on the weather?
I'm pretty sure they won't be the chatty type. Might as well pocket this.
Sure, I wanted to use this ability here. Pilgrim's Refugees, or Pilgrim's Refuges. You'll find Pilgrim's Refuges dotted around the world. These are places of sanctuary where you can rest up in order to restore your health and craft items to help you on your adventure. Any you've listed will be added to the map, so it's always worth stopping by when you find one. Fast travel. You can fast travel back to Sapal or any pilgrim's refuge you visited. Use the map section of the menu. There may be certain points in the story or certain events during which you won't be able to use this feature.
This seems like a good place to take a rest, don't you think?
Well, look who's starting to understand where humans can and can't sleep.
Rather a niche skill, I'd imagine. But thank you.
The break wiped out 99% of Athia's population within a year of first appearing, either directly or indirectly. Those who were not turned into mindless beasts by it were slain by those who had been. or worse, by the Tantas they once trusted to rule over them. The scarce few lucky enough to find their way to Sepal were the only ones to survive. The Tantas worked long and hard to make Athia a place where all the realms could be peaceful and all the people could live happily. But their work was so very hard and so very important that they were unable to have families of their own, as we humans are lucky enough to be able to do so, which just goes to show how much they love us and how seriously they take their work. Am I even taking any damage? I don't think so. Not yet. But we are playing the game on easy. Got a lot of games to play. I need to go through these games faster. They're just like piling up and piling up. I can't afford to play games on their default difficulty anymore if I want to get through anything.
Break time's over. Let's get moving.
It's kind of just the harsh reality of having so little time to play, and having so much to play. But that being said, we'll stop it there. This is audap. You've been watching Forspoken running on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, this is a much, much better game than, at least so far, just in these first few hours, than I was led to believe. So, yeah, I guess it's, I guess sometimes you gotta take certain kinds of criticisms with a grain of salt. And again, maybe those criticisms will pop up later in the game and be more apparent. But for now, I don't know. It's kind of fun. I'm kind of intrigued. The characters are not really annoying, like I was under the impression that they were supposed to be. And so far, I like what I see. I do wish that, you know, they'd fix the game to have the walk and talks actually be walk and talks, instead of just having Frey plant her feet when she wants to have a conversation with Vambrace. But you know, maybe there's a reason why that is the case, and for some reason they can't fix that. And I doubt there's going to be like a whole lot more money poured into the further development of this game, considering how it really didn't sell very well or review very well. But regardless, we'll play it more, and hopefully we'll have some fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.